welcome back to my channel or to my IGTV series, whichever one you're watching. Thank you for watching. In today's video, it'll be quite simple. It's just gonna be a review on affordable makeup and how to achieve a high-end look with all affordable items. I hope you enjoy. Keep watching. I wanted this video to be like a first time trials for certain products that I bought, but I had to re-record this video just because the file was too big to upload and it was taking forever. So I have tried this product, but this is what the primer looks like. I'm not a big fan of this kind of primer just because it's very, very liquidy and it's very refreshing when you put it. Like, it feels like a moisturizer kinda. So I don't mind it, and I'm only going to use it in the areas where I get very oily, which is usually my T-zone, and that's where I also have my large pores, so hopefully that works as a pore filler. So the next product we're going to try is the e.l.f. foundation, and I actually love this foundation. It costs $6 and it gives you that luminous finish, like very, very skin-alike. So if you're trying to try some foundations and you just happen to be on a budget, this is a great foundation to buy, like amazing foundation to buy, and it only costs $6 for a foundation. So I always like to apply my foundation on my hand first so it could be kind of warm. And yes, this foundation is quite light, so I am going to mix it with another foundation of the e.l.f. foundation. I'm not gonna cheat. It's gonna be another e.l.f. foundation, and this one is like a caramel color, but it's too dark if I put this one alone by itself. And if I put the other one on by itself, it's too light, so I have to mix in between. Which I don't mind a darker foundation. After I contour, it looks so much better, but yeah, no. See that color? It changes. One thing I do when I apply my foundation, I don't like to apply my foundation all the way inside to my eye, to the creases, just because when I apply concealer, that's just gonna make it too thick in there, and it's gonna be too much product, which is gonna crease later on. So you wanna avoid putting a lot of foundation in this area. And as always, don't forget your neck. So after the foundation, of course, comes concealer. And for this one, we're going to try out the Wet n Wild concealers. Really, really do love these concealer. I did buy 2 extra ones just for this video. But I did have the light one, but the dark one to contour with is gone. Like, look at the camera. Go on. I paid like $4 for these concealers. They're super affordable. I love them. They are full coverage, worth the purchase. So we're gonna use the light color to highlight underneath my eye. Do this all the way up, so it could look like it's lifting your eye up. You don't want to look like it's drowning. Some people bring it up exactly to where the eyebrow ends. I like to bring it all the way up because once I go with the contour on top, it's gonna go over it and it's gonna kind of erase it. And I still want it to be super bright in that area. I'm extra as fuck. Another trick I do when I'm using concealer to highlight this area, I like to leave my concealer there for about 5-6 minutes, depending on how long it takes me to contour. But I like to leave it there for a long time just because that helps brighten more. I like to move on to the next step and not blend that out until I finish with the contour. So another question I get asked a lot is, how do you contour? Where do you exactly put the contour? Everyone's face is quite different, so I'm not going to tell you specifically where do you actually put it because there's no specific place to put it. What I like to tell people is wherever you see a shadow, wherever you see your face, like when you look to the side, you see a shadow on your face, that's usually where it goes. Where the sun hits the most. That's how I used to explain it to my customers at Sephora. It's just a lot easier. Honestly, everyone's face is quite different, but contouring could be very different because you might want to just try to change your face around, make it slimmer. So it all depends on you and how you want to contour. If you want your cheeks to pop out, if you want to make this look slimmer, you want to enhance your eyes or whatever it is, every contour is quite different. So yeah, if you have any question on how to properly contour or how to contour your face, you could DM me or ask me personally, because yeah, I cannot tell y'all over here how to properly contour through a video, because I don't see ya. I blend out the concealing and I bring it back up, as you may see, because that brings out your eyes more. It just opens up your eye. It makes it look like you're happy instead of sad and lonely. Can you see the difference? Like this side looks like awakened. This side like, So we're moving on to baking and setting. So we're gonna set the face with the Morphe Bake and Set Brightening Paint Powder. And I actually really love this. It's quite inexpensive at all. Like I said, I will be posting the pictures up right here. So there's the trick when applying your setting powder. Do not apply your setting powder and just put it all on top. Just first tap it into your skin. Right. Like that. And then you go on top. With a whole bunch. This will help you remove it quicker and without leaving all that excess dust on there. You don't want all that flashback when you take pictures and stuff. So make sure that you're patting it in and then clearing it off. Okay, so while we set and bake this face, we're gonna move on to the next step, which is the powder contour. And actually, as you may see, I actually love this contour palette. It's from Wet n Wild and it cost me like $3. Can't say no to $3 makeup. As I said, we're gonna be using all affordable products, and this is the e.l.f. the angle brush, so it helps contour better. Y'all see that? That powder did me justice. A tip for the people who have huge foreheads. No shade. Contour the shit out of it. The darker you put it, the smaller it looks. Moving on to the next step, which requires me to take off all this powder. I'm going to take off the powder, but I'm also going to put this on the brush, a little bit of it, so when it comes off it has like kind of a color and it don't look too pale. Moving on to the next step, which is bronzing. And when I told you I love to bronze, I love to bronze. I like to look very beachy. I like to look very summer. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in this house, quarantine, so I'm going to actually live my fantasy through this little bronzer. And it's from Wet n Wild. It's called the What Shady Beaches. What Shady Bitches. It's probably like $4, I believe. I just purchased it exactly for this video. So let's hope this does this perfect. To apply the bronzer, I'm going to use the same brush I used for the contour, just because, why not? It has the product on there already. So moving on to the next step, I'm going to contour my eye, and I'm also going to contour my nose a little more with powder, and I'm going to use the Bretman Wet n Wild collection eyeshadow palette, which is actually very, very colorful. You will not see me using these colors. You will not see me using eyeshadow, period. But I am willing to do eyeshadow looks on someone else. I will have someone come visit and I will do their makeup and teach you guys how to properly blend eyeshadows. Because I personally don't use eyeshadows. I'm not that kind of person. I'm much more of a basic face, everyday face to just enhance my looks. And I could teach you guys how to enhance your looks, what products work, what products don't. But as far as creativity with eye colors and stuff like that, that's not something that y'all will see on my channel. Just a heads up. Okay, so moving on to the next step, which is highlight, and I'm actually quite excited for this because I tried this highlight last week. When I recorded the same video, when I tried to post it, I guess this video turned out to be a lot different from the other one. The other one was all about Wet n Wild products and Bratman collection, but there were some products that I really disappointed me in it, but this one was not one of them. So it's highlight time. So honestly, this is one of my favorite highlights right now, and I am not a fan of loose highlight, but for $7.99, this is still worth it. Highlight, I did get the brush with it too, just because I wanted to try it together, but I don't know. This brush is kind of like, I'll let y'all know. Before I apply my highlighter, I like to set my face with a lot and lots of setting spray. I'm gonna use the Jungle Rock setting spray, and man, do I love this. This smells like straight coconuts, like straight coconuts. Look at this bottle. I could compare this to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy setting spray, and it smells 10 times better, and it still gets the job done. That honestly smells so delicious. I could eat that. Are you guys ready to be amazed? Look at this. And that's a $7.99 highlight. So yeah, that's it guys. Full face, all affordable products. I'm just gonna set the face and so this is the completed look. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep watching for more. Till next time.